Jonathan Fagan.
What would you say it meant to you, not just to be back and playing well, but to be able to sort of lead this team where it had not been able to go when you were out?
That's just my job as a leader, is to try to come here, like I said earlier today when I talked at the shoot around this young. We've been in a lot of close games, and I feel like I'm one of those people that can create a shot for myself, and I have a lot of confidence in making those shots. I work on it. And also setting my teammates up and getting us in the right offensive set we need. And just being the floor general out there and making things easier. And just trying to impact the game outside of just scoring the ball. You know what I mean? Assisting, get defensive stops, getting steals, doing the little things. And I think that's what your job's supposed to be as a point guard, is to be able to orchestrate your team and get them in the right situations. And I've been in the same situation before when I missed these type of shots. But I have confidence in myself. I also have confidence in my teammates to take these shots. And tonight they went down and we got the stops we needed.
Thank you.
Christy Reeking.
What do you think was the key there when the game was tied and y'all were able to go on that run to kind of put the game away?
Just stops. I mean, we got stops. You know what I mean? At one point, they was getting a lot of offensive rebounds and knocking down threes and getting putbacks. And, you know, it was just one of the nights Luka missed some easy shots. You know what I mean? Like, we know how special he is in this league. And it's always great for me to have opportunity to go against a great player like that and take the challenge upon. And we was switching a little bit in the fourth quarter, and he was getting loose and getting buckets. And I just told him I didn't want to switch no more. If he scored on me, I was fine with it. And we know how talented he is and how big of a shots he make. And I just try to make it difficult for him. And he missed some shots that, you know, any given night he can make. And we just kept competing and fighting through me and all four guys on the court, and then the bench guys when they came in. We didn't stop fighting. We made big stops and we made some big shots.
Kelly Olynyk.
Hey, John, the more time you get to play with Kelly on the floor, how much is that going to help you in terms of attacking your defense with a stretch big like that can also play with you and Christian off the ball?
Can you say it again? It was kind of staticky going in and out. Sorry.
Okay. I said, just with more time playing with Kelly Olynyk, how is that going to help you attack defenses with the way he can space the floor and also roll and pass to other big men?
It's great, man. Like I told people before when he first got traded here, I've been playing Kelly for a long time, and I always liked this game. He killed this game 7 when the Celtics and Wizards were going there in the playoffs. But just his basketball IQ, you know, I play the game the right way. He reads things, he sees things also the same way I do. And if you want to switch against me, I have a mismatch with the big, and a lot of times he has a mismatch. So I throw the ball to him in the post. He can score, he can pass out of it, he can make reads. And when I'm attacking, I mean, he opens up the floor, gives me another shooter out there, another spacer. And he's not just a guy that can catch and shoot. He can also put the ball on the floor, make another read, and make another play for other people.
Mark Berman.
John, how big a deal is this for you guys to get a win like this?
It's great. I mean, I think, I've been in and out of the lineup, which is with nagging injuries, which is frustrating, but the guys have been competing. You know, the group of guys we got, they've been competing all season, even though we've been on a losing streak and been dealing with injuries. Guys never quit. We have some young guys that we're teaching the ropes of how the NBA goes. And then we added 4 great veteran guys, and both of the DJs, Kelly and Avery, that can help us out in multiple ways of just outside of scoring the ball, but just how they approach it to practice, working out, and helping teammates create shots for themselves.
Adam Spolin.
You played 34 minutes tonight. Was that more than what you thought you'd play coming in?
I was supposed to play 28 to 30, but I wanted to win. I'm a competitor. You know what I mean? I like to compete. I like to get out there. I haven't played in 2 years. And I have a great group of guys. You know what I mean? Like, the season's not the way we wanted to go, winning and being in the playoffs. But I enjoy playing with these guys. You know what I mean? At times it gets difficult because we're all trying to figure each other out and teach young guys the ropes, and us as veterans are trying to figure out who's going to be in the lineup, who's not going to be in the lineup. But like I said before, we all enjoy playing each other, competing with each other. And we enjoy our coaching staff. Those guys give us great game plans every day. Prepare us for games. It's just us as players to go out there with the right energy and mindset to compete.
Is that a signal that you were feeling really good physically?
Yeah, because I thought I was coming out in third, and coach said, "Are you all right? You good?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he was like, "All right, you staying in?" I'm like, "All right." Because I thought I was going to come out because I knew I was probably playing 8 minutes a quarter. But it worked out anyway. I didn't care. We got the win.
Brian Bearfield.
John, you had 10 first quarter points. Was that your objective, to come out and set the tone tonight for the rest of the team?
No, I came out, made some passes. I just made my first shot. I think my first shot, I don't know what it was, to be honest. But then I made a step back 3 on Porzingis. Then I made my next 3, so I'm like, okay, I'm in a rhythm. Then I got a layup. You know what I mean? So I mean, I just took it to deep in the game, and I just wanted to put pressure on the defense. Like I tell the same thing to Kevin Porter. I said at the same time, we got to be aggressive because we the guys that can create and put the ball on the floor and get into the paint. And sometimes it's gonna be shots for us. Sometimes we're gonna create shots for other people. If you look at it, I think what I had 7 assists. Yeah, 7 assists, but in all reality, I probably had 15. I got a couple hockey assists in there. And then some guys missed some shots that could have got me that, but they're just making the right read, making the right play. They're not forcing. I tell these guys all the time. Like one time I threw it to JT in the fourth quarter. He missed a corner 3. He said, my bad, bro. I made next one. I said, don't say my bad. It's a great shot. I mean, it's a wide open shot. I see you work on it every day. And I got confidence that you can make it. So it's the right basketball play. And that's what I always try to do is make the right basketball play.
Ali Kambajani.
John, you always talk about working with the young guys. Since Kevin's been here after the All-Star break and with his role back in the G League, how has he grown, not only on the court, but off the court as well? And you've talked about it previously, but just curious, the time that's gone since the All-Star break, how you've seen him grow on both ends.
Just him. You know what I mean? I think just having some guys, veterans around that's talking to him and people he enjoy playing with. You know what I mean? I think he looks up to me a lot. And I tell him all the time, you're just as talented as me. You got so much potential in this league. You're so young. And sometimes, you know, a lot of people live with things we did in the past. All you can do is move forward and look what's in the future. And we all make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. As long as you can own up to them as a man and move forward with that, they gave him another chance. And that's his full opportunity to take that full opportunity to move forward and try to create himself to be a great player in this league and a great professional.
Thank you, John.